All right, guys, so I want to react to this video from actress Taraji P. Henson, who I think is known for being on Empire, okay, the show that was that the show Jussie Smollett was on, right? Juicy Smollett, I think it was. I don't watch any of these shows, okay, so I don't know. I apologize if I get it wrong. But anyways, this video that we have to react to is Taraji P. Henson breaking down in tears because she is not getting paid enough millions as a black woman in Hollywood, okay? She's basically threatening to quit acting, okay, because she feels like she is working too hard and getting paid too little. Now, I want to react to this because essentially what she's complaining about is the so-called gender pay gap, right? She's complaining about the gender pay gap, and she's going to tell us why she's not getting paid enough. And I'm going to respond to it because obviously her reasoning is not really grounded in any real logic or reasoning, especially when it comes to capitalism, right? Because that's ultimately what this comes down to. It comes down to capitalism. But again, you can't expect people to analyze these types of situations using actual, I don't know, logic, common sense, reasoning. No, it's all emotions, right? Which is basically going to be a vast majority of this video. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Stopping acting. We said, stop talking. Are you thinking about it?
I'm just tired of working so hard, being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost. I'm tired of hearing my sisters say the same thing over and over. You get tired. I hear people go, you work a lot. Well, have to. The math ain't mathing. And when you start working.
Now, let's pay attention to the math. Pay close attention to the math, okay? This is going to be super important, okay? I want you guys to pay close attention to the math here, okay?
A lot. You know, you have a team. Big bills come with what we do. We don't do this alone. The fact that we're up, here's a whole entire team behind us. Right. They have to get paid. So when you hear someone saying, oh, such and such made $10 million, no, that's not, that didn't make it to their account. Know that off the top, Uncle Sam is getting 50%. That's right. Okay? So do the math. Now,
so why is Uncle Sam getting 50% off the top? Why is Uncle Sam getting 50% off the top, Taraji P. Henson? Who, by the way, lives in Hollywood, right? She lives in Los Angeles, where California has some of the highest state taxes, income taxes in the country. Now, as an actress, I do believe that actresses are unfortunately like athletes where there's not really much they can do in regards to lowering their income. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. I mean, she says she has a team, so maybe they can, I don't know, maybe they get paid a 1099 and they form a business or whatever. I'm not sure if they can do that. I'm not sure exactly how they get paid, but I do know with athletes it's difficult for them because they're not really a business. Okay. They're an athlete. So I think they get like a W-2, like a regular paycheck, right? Like it's not an actual real business. Not sure if it works like that for her, but what I do know is that you are living in a state that has excessively high state taxes. So my next question is, did you vote Democrat? Who did you vote for, right? Who did you vote for? That's my next question, because what you're complaining about, the 50% off the top of the 10 million, which by the way, she's worth 25 million according to the internet. That could not be wrong, but I do know that she has bought $1 million mansions in the Hollywood Hills in upwards of $6.5 million. So obviously she is making that type of money. So again, my question is, being a high earner, who did you vote for? That's an important question because it will determine whether or not I actually feel bad for you. In this situation right here, considering how Taraji P. Henson did a campaign ad for Hillary Clinton, I'm assuming that she probably didn't vote for Trump. She didn't vote for Trump in 2016, and she probably didn't vote for Trump in 2020. She's a black woman, so there's a 95% chance that she voted for a Democrat. And she's a black woman in Hollywood. So there's basically 100% chance that she voted for Democrats. Joe Biden, Gavin Newsom, the people running the state of California. So again, what you're complaining about are Democrat laws. You're complaining about Democrat tax rates. This is what they want. They want to tax the rich. Or at least that's what they say. But in California, they do actually tax the rich. And in California, they have a high cost of living. So clearly, those millions of dollars, right, it ain't stretching as far as she would like. But again, that's not a result of bigotry or you being a black woman or the gender pay gap. That's a result of the fact that you vote Democrat. This is what you voted for. These are policies that you wanted.
We have 5 million. Your team is getting 30% or whatever your team is off of what you grossed,
sometimes
not
more.
after what Uncle Sam took. Now do the math.
Yeah, so you got 2 to 3 million left over. 2 to 3 million left over. Now look, you know, hey, I gotta admit, it's probably not a lot after tax considering how you did make 10 million and you end up with 20 to 30% of that. Yeah, I don't think that that's fair. I don't think that's fair. But then again, this is most likely what you voted for, right? Allegedly.
So I'm
tired.
I'm only human, and it seems every time I do something and I break another glass ceiling, when it's time to renegotiate, I'm at the bottom again, like I never did what I just did, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I get that.
It wears on you, you know? Because what does that mean? What is that telling me?
What that means is that your star power doesn't justify the amount of money that you think you should be paid. It's just basic capitalism. I mean, she sounds like these women in WNBA. Well, I should get paid the same as a man. No, you shouldn't get paid the same as a man because men have more star power. Men make more money. They bring more money to their league, so therefore they're going to get paid more. The attendance is better. People are willing to pay more per ticket, okay? So when that is the case, right, when that's the case, obviously men are going to get paid more. It's the same with her. If she was an actress that could basically guarantee that a movie is going to make a certain amount of profits, that they're going to bring a certain amount of ticket sales, then she would get paid more. You only get paid what you're worth, especially in these types of industries. Because again, if your star power justified you getting paid whatever she wants to get paid, I can imagine it's probably up there in the 30, 40, 50 million dollars, okay, per role. If your star power justified that, if you can bring that much money to a production to justify paying you that much, they will pay you that much, right? But you can't. I'm sorry, you can't. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're not a good actress. I'm not saying you're not a talented person. But it's hard for me to shed tears because somebody who more than likely voted for Democrats is mad that they're only getting 20 to 30% of the 10 million that they get paid. Hard for me to feel bad. I mean, you are still getting paid $2 to $3 million a year, which is better than most folks in this country, right? By a mile. You're still in the top 0.01%, even if you're living in California. But again, the issue, if you want to get paid more, is not that there's a cabal of men that are holding you down because you're a black woman. No, that's not what it is. It's your voting habits and your talent, right? Your actual star power, the market for an actress like yourself. But the honest to God truth is that I think that, you know, hey, as a Hollywood actress, she should be thankful for the fact that she does get paid what she gets paid, even though she loses, 80% of it, right? You should be thankful. You get to act for a living. And I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm not saying it's not tough. I'm not saying it doesn't take talent. But hey, it's a lot better than most folks in this country.
What is it telling me? Yeah. And what does it tell me? Yeah.
You know? And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what the fuck am I doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, don't apologize.
So what she's saying is, well, if I can't fight for, black women coming behind me to get paid more, what am I doing? Again, this is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. What are you doing? That's actually the question. How are you voting? Right? That's the question that I have. That's the question I have. What are you doing? How are you? Who did you vote for? Right? Since this is, such a big deal for you. But again, it's just funny to me how women do this. They complain about not being paid enough, but they have no clue why they're not getting paid as much as they want to get paid. She has no clue that the fact that she has to pay 50% off the top, okay, or whatever she earns to the feds. She has no clue that is a result of her voting habits. She has absolutely no clue. She has no clue that she only getting paid what she's getting paid because of her star power. This is what you bring to the table. Nobody's holding you down. Nobody's saying, oh, I'm not going to pay you because you're a black woman. That's not what's happening. You're only getting paid what you're worth. How many eyeballs can you bring to the screen? It's really that simple. Same thing with the WNBA. How many eyeballs, how many tickets can you sell? Right? That's really what it comes down to. Nothing more, nothing less. But hey, let these people tell it. Even as one of the most privileged people on the planet, they're still a victim, right? Woe is me. I only get paid $2 to $3 million a year to act. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And I'll guarantee you she gets paid a lot more than that, because just based off some of the things I'm saying, she's either living way beyond her means, right? If she's only getting paid $2 to $3 million a year, she's probably living beyond her means. Either that, or she's getting paid a lot more than she's alluding to. Okay? Either way, it's hard for me to feel bad. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.